Hello everyone and welcome back to Manifested Finesse on YouTube. My name is Manifesting Gaia. That is my Twitter, TikTok, and podcast. All the links are down below. My paid coaching email is down below and all time shares are down below. And today we're going to talk about what it means to be the operant power of your reality. And as I was doing research on this topic, I'm not surprised, but this is a Neville Goddard concept that he perfected and preached about, so of course I'm giving credit where credit is due. I've talked about Neville enough on this channel, but if you don't know who he is the daddy of law of assumption. I know people are gonna hate me for that, but like, I don't care. I don't come to your house talk crap about your dad, so leave me and my father out of it. Being the operant power over your reality means understanding that everything is coming through you and your subconscious mind. This means you hold all the power in your reality. This means that there is no one to change but self, because you are the only person deciding everything. Manifesting is not about trying, it's about becoming. This is why it's an easy and effortless process. People make it hard because they're trying to see something, they're trying to be something, they're trying to get something. It's just becoming what you want. It's becoming a better version of you. It's becoming more stable and secure within yourself. So when you're out here looking for the newest technique, when you're out here trying 20 different techniques for the same desire, you're neglecting the only point of access to getting your desire, which is yourself and your mindset. It is all a boomerang. So whatever is pushed out has to come back and be reflected to you. That is the truth. You've done it with everything. Everything around you. This shirt was an idea in somebody's mind before it manifested. Okay, this video was an idea in my mind before it manifested in your reality. Everything around you is a manifestation. Everything around you is a manifestation. So the first and most important thing to know when you're manifesting anything as the operant power of your reality is the knowing that you 100% can receive exactly what you want the way you want it. If you've seen it in your head, it exists. If you conceive the desire, it exists. You receive the desire because your only job is to materialize it. You're not wondering how. You're not doubting its existence. You're not asking where it'll come from. Your only job is to become what you seek to experience. Become the change you seek to experience through your persistence and consistency. Your desire exists already in full manifested form, so you're not actually creating. All you're doing is becoming conscious of its existence, which therefore materializes it in your reality. In order to get to a point where you're disciplined, knowing, and unbothered, you have to work on your self-concept. I'm not even going to get into it in this video because I already have a video on here. So if it's hard or stressful, you're hard and you're the stress, because it is not. You're putting too much effort where effort is not needed. The person who's the operant power of their reality, a person who's a god, a person who knows that they get what they want, a person who knows they're in control, is not stressing about where, when, why, how. They know that any circumstances between this current version of themselves and the desired version of themselves has been taken care of. So all they have to do is step into that version of themselves, because that's their only job. When you think of your desire, there should be nothing else in your mind other than, okay, I'm not going to do anything but show up as the version of me who has what I want until it manifests here. If it is not what I want, there is no reason for me to quit. If I want it, there's no reason for me to quit. If I've seen it in my head, there's no reason for me to quit. It's as easy as I say it is. I'm deciding now that I'm getting what I want. I'm chosen. I'm the chosen one. If you cannot get there, if you feel like it's hard or stressful to get there, you need to work on your self-concept. So, because your self-concept in that area of your life is not favorable. What you keep saying to yourself is what will show up. You are never conforming to the 3D ever. It is always conforming to you. A lot of people keep operating like the 3D is leading them. Oh, this person said this person did this. Now I have to act in ways that mirror what they said to me. Oh, they said I didn't get the job. I'm so emotionally not secure or stable. So now I'm going to think in ways that reflect that statement. I'm going to tell my mom, I'm going to tell my friends, I'm going to be upset, I'm going to look for different jobs. If you want it, you don't care about the 3D. Stop letting it affect you so much to the point where you're just like, I give up, it's not working. Yes, it is. It is working perfectly because you are acting in ways, you're being a version of yourself that doesn't have what you want. So why would it reflect anything? It is literally incapable. People, things, circumstances, situations are incapable of going against what you say and what you keep dominantly saying to yourself, what you keep persisting on. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you have a 6-year prison sentence, your parents don't like your baby daddy, you are negative in your bank account. I don't care. What reason is that for you to give up? What reason is that for you to say you're not getting what you want? It doesn't matter if you think you're getting what you want or not. First of all, it's what you say it is, so that's true. But second of all, you are still in control. Just because it's not going your way doesn't mean it's not going the way that you're persisting on. It is going the way you're persisting on. Your mind doesn't know, your subconscious mind doesn't know if where you want to go is desirable or not. It's like putting an address in a GPS. There's many people that have the same address, okay? But in different states, cities, regions, countries. So if you just put in 123 whatever street and you click it and it takes you to the one 200 miles away, the GPS doesn't know if that's where you want to go is desired. It's just going where you programmed it to go. So you can sit here and say, well, I don't want to be in debt. Well, I don't want to be kicked out. Well, I need money. It doesn't matter. You're going to keep being reflected in situations that reflect that wanting, that reflect you not having. When you say something, it doesn't know that you don't have it. If you're saying I'm a millionaire, if you're saying I have this house, if you're saying I have this relationship, it doesn't know whether you have it or not. It's only ever going to reflect. Just like standing in front of a mirror in the dressing room in a store. The mirror doesn't know if you purchased it or not. It's just going to show you how good you look. Because it's not worried about anything else. It's not worried about external circumstances. It is just here to show you what you put in front of it. It's not here to judge you. It's not here to say you're doing it wrong. It's not going to tell you you're doing it wrong. It's not going to You're always doing it right to its. So stop giving up on the only person that can give you what you want. Persist and believe in what you want the same way you persist and believe in circumstances. The same way you persist and believe in 3D. The same way you persist and believe in negativity. The same way you persist and believe in what other people are telling you. It will feel uncomfortable at first because it is not your dominant story that you're chosen, loved, irresistible, magnetic. But that is not a reason to give up. You can't do it inconsistently. You can't say 7 weeks is too long, 3 weeks is too long, or you can't focus on everything that you don't want. I've been affirming, but the third party is still here. Keywords, the third party is still here. And then say it doesn't work, it's not working. That is like standing in front of a mirror and saying, I'm not going to wave until my reflection waves first. That's me. I'll say that right now. I'm not going to wave until my reflection waves first. No movement because I'm in control of the reflection. I'm in control of the reflection. I, as the reflector, have to be the change I seek to experience. I can't focus on, I'm not waving. It's not waving. Guys, why isn't it working? Doesn't matter how long I beg, I plead, I say it's not working. That would keep being reflected to me. I'm not going to sit here and say, the camera's broken, guys. The reflection's broken. The mirror's broken. I'm not changing. So it's not the CEO of your dream company deciding. It's not the admissions board at Harvard deciding. It's not your specific person deciding. How hard is it to understand? Nothing has free will in your reality. You as the operant power are the only one who decides how things show up for you. Don't care if it's your parents. Don't care if it's a boss. Don't care if it's a landlord. Don't care if it's a dealership. Don't care if it's an airline company. Don't care. You are in control. The 3D should not be what's making you decide if things are working or not. Should not be deciding how you feel emotionally and mentally. Should not affect you so much to the point where you want to give up. If it is up to you, why would you ever look outside of you for validation? Why would you look to a mirror that I can wave? I don't look to the mirror and say, I wonder if I can still wave. Let me stand in front of a mirror and make sure. The mirror isn't what confirmed it. I did. The law works for every single person. You are not removed from it. I don't care if it feels like nothing is working. You are still the operant power of your reality. That is always going to be a constant until the day you die. From the day you were born until the day you die, you have all the power in the world. You disrespect yourself and your power as the operant power every time you look outside of you for proof. Every time you let somebody else decide. You are saying, I don't believe in myself, but I believe in this third party more. I don't believe in myself, but I believe in the bank more. I don't believe in myself, but I believe in my teacher more. You know that if you give up, you're definitely not going to get it. And you know with the current mindset you have, you're definitely not going to get it. So stop disrespecting the powerhouse of the world. If you want it, you'll do what it takes to get there. You will consistently persist. Not persist in the morning, spiral all day, persist at night. It's not working. I don't care. You persist in the concept of you. You are powerful, you are chosen, you're irresistible, you're a money magnet, you're worthy, you're rich, you're wealthy, you always get what you want, everything's always working in your favor. That's it. Kim Velez said this the other day, and I loved it so much. I'm going to reiterate this. She said, someone else already has what you want, so you're not asking for the impossible. You're asking for a different set of circumstances and experience that you aren't familiar with, or that you had before but don't have anymore. It doesn't mean that you're not getting it or that you can't experience it again. You are assigning meaning to everything. Somebody already has what you want, so you're not asking for anything. I don't care if it's a house. People have houses. People own their own houses at 16, 17, 18. I don't care if you need a loan for $6 million. People have done it. I don't care if you want to be a millionaire, a billionaire. People have done it. I don't care if you want to own your own makeup line. People have done it. So you're not asking for anything that is not already in existence, bro. Even if it wasn't, even if you're the first person on this earth, I don't care. YouTube, somebody had to do it. Or Amazon, somebody had to do it. Like, I don't care if you're the first or the last person to do it. You're not asking for the impossible. All you're asking for is a different circumstance and a different experience. That is all you're doing. You are not creating, you're asking. You're not even asking, you're deciding. You're deciding for something different. And you're not giving up on it, and you're being persistent and resilient. Same way when you were little and you would keep tapping your mom even though she was on the phone, and it would piss her off because you just had to ask her if y'all still had ice cream in the house. You keep doing it like that. I always talk about perspective. See everything as working out for you. I don't care if it doesn't seem like it. Yes, it is. I don't care if a tarot reader, a psychic, a doctor, a teacher, I don't care what they said to you. I don't care if they said you're failing, it's not working, you're sick. I don't care. What do you say? They are not in control. They're not in operant power. Why are you acting like you share this reality with anybody else? You do not. Why are you looking for evidence? The evidence is you. It starts working when you decide it's working. It starts moving when you say it's moving. Go in your mind. Close your eyes, see it in your mind, take a deep breath, and poof. Just like that, circumstances are gone. Do you see circumstances in your mind when you see yourself in the car? Do you see circumstances in your mind when you see yourself in your dream school? Do you see circumstances in your mind when you see yourself running the marathon? No? So don't allow them to exist in your mind when you open your eyes. It is no different. Your imagination is your one true and only reality. Just keep knowing in every moment that you're going there. You're going to where you want to go. You're quantum jumping to that timeline. There is no other option. Build the plasticity with the neurons in your mind by continuously focusing on what you want. Flip the thoughts constantly. You are the only one with an ounce of power in your reality. No one else. Even if it seemingly seems like someone's in control, your parents, your boss, the airline company said your flight's canceled, they said that your hotel's canceled, you know that everyone's you pushed out. So they really don't have free will. But if you know that everyone's you pushed out, why are you letting them tell you that? Why are you running with what they're saying? Why are you letting the puppets control the puppeteer? Why are you assuming that everyone in this world isn't alive just to please you, just to give you what you want, just to make this life the best time for you? I don't care what power they have in your 3D. No, they don't. They just told you that they did and you ran with it. Respect your elders. The customer is always right. All that BS that people talk about where it puts you at the bottom of other people. You are right. It is always what you say that goes. You always have the power. But even if people did have power over you, they can't control your thoughts. They can't control the affirmations you tell yourself in your head. They can't control your visualizing. So why wouldn't you want to live somewhere where you're in control? Why wouldn't you want to use that to your advantage? It's not a coincidence that we can visualize anything that we want in our minds. Use it. You're the operant power. Start acting like it. And with that being said, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, you can have anything you want in this universe. Nothing's too big, small, wide, or expensive. I believe in you. You should believe in you. And I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.